It's been 14 days since Russia invaded Ukraine. The impact of this war is being felt around the world. Civilian casualties continue to rise in Ukraine amidst continuous Russian attacks on cities across the country. An exponential increase in fuel price at $150 per barrel. Don't forget, Russia is the third largest exporter of fuel. With Russia at war, the global market, the world at large, stands affected. Also, Europe has a larger dependence on Russian energy supplies than the US, with about 35% of natural gas in the European Union coming from Russia. Obviously, this has a lot to do with you and I. This war has reached our doorstep. Each day presents heavier matters as touching this war. The latest breach comes after the UN called for safe passages to be established in Ukraine so civilians can live. And on our report this moment, Biden bans US imports of Russian oil and gas. We will take a brief look into that. Hello and welcome to Rove News. This time, my name is Chris Ogbanje. The United States President Joe Biden is banning all imports of oil and gas from Russia. What is his aim? Let's find out. On the 15th of February, 9 days before the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, Joe Biden issued a stark warning to Russia not to invade Ukraine. In a statement by Judy Woodruff, a war in Ukraine, even without direct US involvement, could be expensive to the world. How is that? Permit me to expand on that. Putin's war has already caused energy prices to surge. Oil prices recently topped $100 per barrel for the first time since 2014. And US gas prices are up 24 cents in the past days. Financial markets are also at risk, threatening American savings. The heavy sanction Putin has brought on himself will also stifle global trade, driving up the cost of certain goods on our store shelves. This and many more. Now, the US President Joe Biden has imposed an immediate ban on Russian oil and other energy imports in retaliation for Russia's invasion of Ukraine, in a move that aims to pressure Russian President Vladimir Putin to end the war against Ukraine. What does this ban target? To deal with Russia. According to Cornelia Meyer, due to the current exchange rate, the US can afford that, but it would be much more harder for continental Europe. That means China and India would likely buy up Russian oil diverted from the West. How does this affect the world? An exaggerated inflation. The prospect of a ban had already sent oil prices up by 30% in the last few days, with oil prices hovering at about $130 a barrel and a gallon 4.5 liters of regular gas, selling for an average of $4.17. Markets are running on greed, tension, and right now there's a lot of fear. The fear is that if we can't get oil, where is it going to come from? With this ban, they have made 7% of the world's production toxic. How do you end this inflation hitting the world? The best option is to end the war. But that's not happening anytime soon. Putin is used to bossing world leaders around. He has been leading Russia for more than 2 decades. For Biden to bring such a man to change his mind, Biden will have to move from his comfort zone, go the extra mile, and cut leaders he would normally not. This won't be easy, but is the cost for geopolitics.